Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and welcome back to TCG Card Shop Simulator, and welcome back to my store, Decked Out. So today we're going to be going back and doing a little test. We mentioned it in the previous episode. Been probably around 20 episodes since I tried it last. We've had a lot of upgrades since then, and we've had a lot of shop expansions. So what we're going to do is try to raise the price 10%. Now, we want to consistently get above that 20,000. We're sort of going around the 17. Last episode was dropping into the 16s. The episode before we hit 20s occasionally. So we're going to put it 10% in this episode. But first of all, let's get the report for 177 and go straight into 178. So this would have been the last on the last play session. So yeah, it's around the 15 to 16 mark. And our experience is about 13,000. Now, I don't mind if that experience drops down to about 12,000, as long as we can get our money up, because we've got probably about £50,000 of unlocks to do with shop upgrades before the new products come in next level. So we still got a lot to do. So I do need to send all the workers to their jobs. So who do we have on the till? We had you on the till, didn't we? And we had Clark on the telephone, remember right. You're restocker. I think we worked out you was the slowest person, so you're going to go around, set all the prices to 10% above. And let's see, do a couple episodes like this and see if it makes any significant changes. Before I do anything else with ours, let's get the shop opened up. And let's find the rest of the workforce. So, you're a restocker. You're a restocker. You're a restocker. And you're the other restocker I was looking for. I think that's everybody. Yep, there's nobody else out here. No customer trading at the moment, and we are in a negative. Did order as much products as I could, but we didn't really leave a lot of money at the end of the last episode. Let's have a look in it, see if we left ourselves any bills. No, we just got our 4,800, so we did manage to clear the bills the last episode. I've just pushed these units back for the moment. I'm not doing a revamp of the shop yet until we get a few more expansions. But like I said, I have got an idea in my mind what to do. So that's going to be probably another 3 or 4 episodes by the time we get these unlocks. And then, yeah, we'll do something different with the shop, change it up a bit more. As much as I do love this layout, let's keep it a bit fresh. So, nothing's really happening with the tills. There's a customer trading there. Yeah, it's buying. It was actually a really good price as well. Worth 4,700, and you're only asking 3,400. So, it would have been a great one to get in the collection. But no, we'll ignore it at the moment because we do want to get unlocks done. We have got all the products in the shop upgraded. And I want to have a look how we're doing on our cards, especially the Destiny. So yeah, a couple of more episodes of these and we'll hit the 1,000 mark. So which ones are we going to open today? Let's open up some epics of the Destinies. And let some money coming in. I think the next upgrade for the shop was about £12,000 we need to get. So Clawvenga, £10 in foil. Muffini, £68 in silver foil. Nothing too special in a lot of these packs. A Ganon, £16 in EX. Like I said, we're over halfway into the collection now, so it is getting harder to find them cards. And a lot of the cards we are missing are like the silver foils, the gold foils, full art foils. So they are becoming a lot harder to find. Grizzle, £57 in silver foil. But even if them duplicates, £57 for a card is quite nice. I could probably sell that closer to 75. Just looking around, make sure there's nothing. Okay. Nothing that needs to be topped up immediately. Asking way too much. I'm not even going to attempt it. We just lost the other one. So is anything missing? Off the top of my head, everything's looking pretty good. Blue sleeves, possibly needs to order. Nope, they're definitely there. It's just they haven't got round to doing it, so that's fine. Comic books are all right. And number 11 seems to be a bit gone. Yeah, these are definitely going to need to be stocked up. Let's get 10 and 11 for the moment. And I will need 2 boxes of 11 because the whole shelf is empty. Yeah, everything else looks like we've got some of everything. Comic books are looking okay. Yeah, that's fine. And I'll be bringing the product in. Might need some pigs soon. But let's go and check out customer trading. I've got 2 copies there. One for trading. So perfect example. I've got another one for my collection. And I do think that one's just the basic Tetramon set. Not the Destiny one. So although we're concentrating on the Destiny with the pack openings, we are getting a good amount of the Tetramons through just for customer trading. Purples are not quite full, so let's go and have a look at those. No, there is some there. I was looking at the legendaries. Okay, it's not fully and there's none in the back. So yeah, let's order a purple and a legendary. Was any of the others a bit low while we... Yeah, no, the rares are good and the others have got a good amount. But yeah, let's just put that order in. Let's not overspend when we don't need to. We should be able to cover the majority of the bills. Let's get the big one done first. We can do that one and we need 286 for the last one. Uh, 63 copies I don't need to trade anymore. If it was the opposite way and we had 63 and 4 on the other side, then I would have done it. Again, another great example here. 2 copies in my collection there. I can afford to trade one out for a card I haven't got. And it's a very nice card as well. And we just ordered those. I think everything else is good at the moment. We do have enough to pay that last bill off, so let's get that out of our way. Now, on the first day, I won't be able to unlock anything. So let's just have a look and see if it was about 12,000 like I thought. Yeah, 11,800. So yeah, we won't be able to unlock that until at least the second day of this play session. If not the third. Depends on how we do on these first couple of days. £19 freeze in EX. Now, because it's going to take him the majority of the day to get all the prices changed, we won't really take much effect on what that's done until at least the second day of the play session. And it doesn't look that busy in the shop today because both the customers, both the employees at the till are just standing there. There's nothing for them to do. A Mega Knight, £14 in first edition foil. Ideally, if we can get about £5,000 to £6,000 going into the next day, would be the ideal situation for getting that £12,000 unlock. Talensu there in foil. Let's go and have a check on customer trade and see if we can get any good cracking cards. I've got 62 and 63. I don't need any. And 1 and 1. So yeah, it's pointless doing that trade, even though it was a little trade up in value, I think. Okay, looking at dice, might need to get some ordered. Let's go and have a look at the dice section. No, it's not the dice, it's the boxes, sorry. So let's put the green and blue in, and then we'll start having a look and see what else we can put into here. So everything there is pretty good with the dice because they're not major sellers. That we topped up last time, so we didn't need to mess around this episode. I'll get a blue in. Just because there's not a lot there and they're fairly cheap, these boxes. So it's better as putting an additional on a delivery. We do have Oh, these are the battle decks. I was wondering which ones there was then. Okay, legendary. Looks like we might need to get another one of those. I won't order 2 just in case somebody's filling them up. Destiny Basic and Destiny Epic we'll get. Legendaries, let's get a couple of those as well. Because we're still on the small boxes with these until level 70 when we get access to that. Okay, let's have a look over here. So, purples we are opening Destiny, so I'm going to need to have one of those and basic ones as well. That's a box of the big one there. And a box of the big one there. So at the moment, let's just put that order in. We'll give him something to do just for the last 4 hours of the day. Let's go and get them lights on. And I also need to check on the spray machines because I don't think I topped them up. Oh, those are doing okay. We'll check on customer trade and then we'll go back and look at the plushies and stuff in a second. So I've got 6, I don't need any more. And what have you got? Nice. No, got 18, I don't need any more. That's all looking pretty good, so I don't need to worry too much on those. And plushies. Okay, so I'm going to need pigs. Might as well get a bat at the same time. Okay, tier 2s, I'm going to need the rock golem and the bat. And tier 3s, I'm looking pretty good on most of it. I'll just get 1 box of stars. Yeah, that's all good. And we can get a couple of those and a couple of those on the T4s. And fairly cheap those T4 boxes are as well. Yeah, 72 and 92. Okay, anything else over here? I'm going to need to get a spray. I don't need to order those. They barely sell, to be honest. And we'll get a cartoonies as well. Okay, unfortunately, I had to put some big orders in there, so it has took most of our money down. I need to have a look at this now. 2, 4. Then I will need to pay attention to 5 and 8. So 2 isn't full, so we definitely need that. 4 we definitely need. Okay, I'll leave the others. I'll just get what I desperately need. Just because we put some big orders in just. So number 2. Yep, and number 4 is that one there. Okay, so let's look at the next shelf. 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 and 12. Let's go and have a look at those two. So 12 isn't full, so that one definitely needs to be ordered. And let's just have a little look at the comic books. Number 7 and number 8 are nearly out, so let's get a box of those as well. And these are nice and easy because they're numbered. And unfortunately, that's another £2,000 order. So a lot of products we've been ordered, but we have stocked up pretty well. The only ones we haven't looked at is the specials, which I will do in a second. Got 4 ready, so I don't need any more. So out the front here, the specials are all looking pretty good today. And then we just have a look at the other ones. Yeah, number 2... Which one are you bringing in? You're bringing in 2, so I don't need anything down that side. No, we're good at the moment. And we've got some of everything, except for the black boxes. Let's just see how much those cost. Okay, I'll just put one of those in. I'm happy with the shop. That should do us the rest of the day. Well, it is 9 o'clock. And probably most of tomorrow morning as well. No, I've got 2 already. Don't need any more. And let's check what you've got, madam. I've got 4. We have got 2 here, so I am going to accept it and then we'll change the quantities to 3 and 3. Oh no, it wouldn't. It would do the other way. It'd be 5 and 1. So again, I made a bit of an error on that one. Red boxes for the battle decks. Now that one didn't look low when we was just in here. Now we've got 29 of them. Somebody must have just ordered a load of them. And let's go and check on this customer trading. I've got 7 already, so yeah, I'm going to remember to do it the right way because I did this error in the last episode as well. Yeah, decline that one. Destiny battle decks there. That's really low, so let's get those in. I'm going to need to put an order in. This won't fill the shelf. Somebody must have just had a massive... Oh no, those are the wind ones. I always get mixed up because I change all the shelves. So yeah, we've got none of those, so I will need to order some. And I thought I caught everything as well. There's always that one that gets away. And I'm happy just to put that product in. As gives them something in the morning to do. What's just this random one here? Blues. Another random box chucked. It's one of the books. I think it might be that bottom one. Yeah. And let's go and check on the last customer trading up here. Oh, I'd love to be able to get either one of those. Look at that. A £6,800 card he wants to change up for an 8,600. I would love to do that trade, but unfortunately I haven't got it. Oh, I'm gutted about that one. Now he must be doing some shopping because she's still waiting here. And while we're waiting, I'll just go and top up those. It's pointless cutting away when it's going to be 1 minute. Okay, and that's the last customer gone for the day because she's just left the till. So we can go straight into the report and straight on to the next day. We got 2,800. Okay, not as much as I would hope, but we did just spend like £6,000 on product right at the very end of the day. So don't think we did too bad. Let's see what the report is for today. But like I said, most of the price changes won't take effect. Well, immediately I'm noticing the experience is dropped. But again, we didn't have as much time opening packs as we normally do. But yeah, 13,000 has been average. So it's down about 1,000. And unfortunately, our prices have not really changed. Game tables not changed. The checkout has, because that's been consistently around the 85 to 87. It has actually gone up. So we've had more people buying stuff, even though the price has gone up. Okay, I'm interested to see the end of the next day report. Let's get immediately opening up. Let's get these people straight into the shop. And I need to find that guy who's doing the prices over there. He should have got round and done them all. So I am going to put him onto restocking. And being as though he was doing these here. Okay, a stinky's got in. That's unusual. That's the first one for a long, long time we've seen in the shop. Probably because there was all crowded out there and there's probably a couple of stinkies waiting at the start of the day. Okay, so being as though he was on this side over here, if we check these prices, they should all say plus 10%, shouldn't they? So we're selling that 31, so market price plus 10. Okay, so they have changed slightly. I don't know if he actually got round to doing these. So price 21. The market price rounded would be 18. Yeah, I think he did them. It's just he hadn't got round to. They've just changed between days. So yeah, I'm happy that he's done enough. 2 and 2. Okay, not worth any trading. No, I could trade it, but it's going to be a trade down, so there's no benefit in me doing that at all. And let's try to get a little more. Okay, let's have a look at the green, which is the Earth battle decks. Now I've got loads of those. I will need to get another one of the wind ones ready because that won't last us the day. But I won't put the order until I see some more gaps. There is a blue missing there, but I'm guessing somebody's probably topping them up. No, there's nobody topping up blue, so I'm going to need to get that. Bins are the shelf's not full. Let's go and put that order in straight away. And 10 o'clock we already up to the 3,000, but we did come into this day with some money into our pocket, which does mean we can get some of the bills paid off mega early today. And we need 1,500 for the last one. So yeah, the rent's gone up again. 2 already, I don't need any more. And this would be a trade, but it would be a trade down, so again, no use me doing that trade. And finally we can get round to opening some cards up. And we've got that money basically for the last of the bills by the time we've done this handful. £13 Flory in foil. And Muffly Max, £14 in first edition foil. And again, some of the art cards, if you look at here, the first 3 on the left look really nice and bold, and then you look at the very last one, it's a bit plain compared to a lot of the other art designs in the game. So there's a couple of these artworks I would like them to just have an updated version of. But they did have a lot of different artists doing it, and you can go onto the website and it will tell the artist of every card. It's just like I said, some of them are just very basic compared to some of the others are really detailed. It'd be nice if it was consistent across the set. Infernog, £11 in foil. A Mega Knight, £17 in EX. And let's see what you've got. Oh, a ghost. First one of the episode. I will get it even though I've got one. I do want to stock up on the ghosts because they are good for trading. Let's go about 270. Let's not try not to lose this offer. Yeah, he's accepted. I never try to get too low. Oh, and a second ghost. Oh, wow. We have not even got a chance of getting this one, but look at the value. £16,464, and he's only asking £12,000. So over a £4,000 saving on it. Well, we got 3,500. Why not? Let's just press 3,500. I know he's not going to accept it, but I'm still going to try. He hasn't changed his price. So 12,546, and he's still not changed his price. But like I said, we're never going to get that amount of money on this day to try for it. So I'm sorry to see that one go. We'll probably never see that again, them that rare. And we've got 3, so no, we don't want that. Yeah, I'd really have loved to got that card mega cheap, but... And it would have been my second one for the collection of the Reverse Ghost foils. A Timbro, £11 in foil. And this is one of the reasons why when you unlock all your products, you want to keep going, because you'll just keep building your money up to be able to buy cards like that quite easily. Okay, very nice one. £118 just for full art. Probably one of the more expensive full arts I've seen. Infernog, £11 in foil. I'm actually just wondering, looking at the time, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, could we actually get to that 11,800 on this day? A Kitimryu, £34 in silver foil. A Mega Knight, £78 in silver foil. And that was actually a new one for the collection. Had a good amount of silver fulls in this episode. And what have you got? Nice. Okay, I've got 4 already, so that one doesn't benefit me. Let's pick up another handful. There's nothing looking super low at the moment. So I'm happy to open up a couple more handfuls before I go and have a look around the shop. Maybe around 5 o'clock when I do the lights. Again, it was fun a couple episodes running the tills, but as we've seen, it was just not really that beneficial because you was ordering at the end of the day. So at the start of every day when you had your massive rush, people was just filling shelves instead of they was bringing the product in from outside instead of filling the shelves. So then the shelves wasn't full, so people was buying less. So it was very counterproductive. It's the same as having the card table down. It's the same thing. People are buying the single cards, which I was listing 10, 15 instead of buying a box of cards that was worth £200. Amnicilla, £18 in EX. Again, we do try to do things differently. See if we can maximise our profits by changing something up or down or changing the way we do things to try and see if we can get a different outcome. Unfortunately, up until now, we've not had too much luck in doing anything to maximise the money more than just running the shelf how we do. Open cards occasionally and just make sure the shop's as full as possible at all times. Okay, Grizzle, this time in gold foil, £194, nice. Yeah, that one's a new one. Infernog again, £11 in foil. And I've already got one. It would be a nice one to get because he's asking a really good price. Let's offer about £12. Yeah, he's accepted. We got that for nearly half price. It was worth 23. Why is there a random box out here, guys? Okay, so something I must have brought when somebody's got it in their hand. Okay, that's not that one. Is that number 10? Okay, so that's fine. We have an overflow shelf for a reason. And that's one of the advantages to stocking up at the very end of the day. So this would be a trade up, and I do like that design a bit more, so I will do that trade up. And I've got 18. I don't need any more. We're coming up to 6 o'clock and we've got 8,000 there. I think I still had one more bill to pay off. Now, if I don't pay that bill off, I can guarantee get the unlock on this day. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that and try and get an unlock on episode 2 like we did the last time. And then see if we can push for another unlock on the last day. Okay, we do need to order some of these because that's definitely going to be low. 5, 8 on that side and 9 on that side. So I need 2 boxes to fill the shelf. So if I get 3 boxes, the reason is because sometimes they can stack a bit weird and end up with 3 half boxes in the back. So yeah, we just ordered the 3. And I did see that the legendary packs was low as well. So is there anything else on these basic ones again? Actually, somebody could have those, so I'm not going to put... actually, somebody had those outside. So yeah, I'm not going to order the single one. So that one can go. But we definitely need the others, so let's order them. And purple Epic. I think that's what he's got. Epic Destinies, yeah. There's not much there, but there's enough to last the day out. No more customer trading, so let's go and open some cards. And we're only a couple of thousand away now from that unlock. 3,000. 2 hours in the day to go. Gonna be possible. If we don't get it by the end of the day, I will pay that bill off before going into the next one. And this is one of the reasons I want to be pushing for that £20,000 a day. Because once I take it out, £20,000 should give me about 7,000 to 8,000 for products. Where if I'm spending around, if I'm only earning in the shop around the 15, 16 mark, then I'm having about 4,000 to 5,000 to put towards unlocks. A Moz kit, £23 in EX. I mean, even if we can't get to the 20,000, if we can get consistently 18 to 19,000, then it's going to be worth it. A Mega Knight, £10 in foil. I have also considered just ordering loads and loads of sort of boxes of cards and then open a load off stream, but to me, that's not it. You wanna see the big cards when I pull them, not me saying, oh, by the way, I've got this £1,000 card. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. I was tempted to do it because it would have allowed me to level up a lot faster doing that. Okay, a Flory in foil, £13. And the format I seem to be running at the moment with putting everything in the shop, cutting out the stuff in between, does seem to be working. Nothing good in that pack, but it was still nearly worth £10, so I'm happy. I think we've only got 2 new cards in this episode, which is unfortunate. And let's go and have a look at customer trading. We're nearly at that 9 o'clock. One I don't have. It would be a trade up. Let's just do it. Doesn't really change anything. We've still got the same amount of cards in the album. And if you look at the top there, we have it, that 11,800. So at the moment, it's going to be the piece behind her what's going to open up there. Because again, we can't select what we do. It just does the next one in sequence. So let's go and upgrade it. So 11,850, which we've got the money for. And we've got one more unlock. 2, 3, 4. We've still got another 5 unlocks to do. And we'll have the next one at 71. And we have new products coming in at 68, 69 and 70. Which we'll have to push this back a little bit. But that looks nice. Opened up a bit more. We could possibly move that till back slightly. Just so the two are staggered just for the moment. Something different. Okay, let's have a look what you've got. One I haven't got, so it's one I do want to try and get. So let's offer 150. Worth 204. He's asking a good price. And again, we've got it even better. 75% of the price. So I'm just going to let her finish up with the last couple. I'm going to move the desk back and do a couple of changes in between. And I'll bring you back when I'm ready to do the next day. Okay, welcome back. I didn't really have to do much, so all I've done is just move the desk. There should queue across the front here, so it should be not in the way of these people getting these products. Again, we will be going, hopefully unlocking this in the episode as well, but we'll see what happens with this report. Get the report for 179, go straight into day 180. Let's try and earn as much money as we can. So we're still sitting around that 12,000 experience. But our revenue hasn't really changed. But again, I won't just do one episode. I'll do a couple. So it seems to be where it was at the last episode, even though we're taking a knock to our experience. Checkouts have gone down, back down to the 81. And again, those was consistently 85 to 86 and then 91 in the last. I just think the game has too many variables to have a definitive answer of whether it's beneficial or not. To do price changes just over a couple of days. Anybody at the till? Nobody I need. And the shop is getting teeming. There's a lot of people coming in, so let's just back off a minute. Just make sure all these are looking good. All these are looking good. And everything over there is looking good. None of the plushies seem to be low. Tier 1s looks like they might have sold out again. So in that case, let's get a couple of boxes of tier 1s. And we just got to wait for that money to come in because they took the money for the event at the start of the day. I haven't heard anything more about new updates for the game yet. Been about a month since the last one we had with all the new shop expansions and products. But that'll give them something to top up. It is looking a little bare on some of these plushies, so we will have to look at that on the following day. So what have you got nice? I've got 2, so I don't need it. And what have you got nice, madam? Yeah, and it's a fairly decent price, but I've got 1, so I'm not going to try and get a second. And what have you got nice? Okay, it's 1 I haven't got, and it would be a trade down of about £300, so I'm not going to do it. So, Earth, Dex. Those are low again. There is 18 in the box, so I don't need to order 2. Let's just have a quick look and see if there's anything else jumping out that needs to be ordered. Let's get the blue sleeve again. We know that's already sold out once in this episode. And I'd rather order it with something else than on its own. Blue boxes are nearly gone again, so I'm going to need to get that one. Do need some quick sales to be able to afford this. That's all looking good with the dice. We've got that in the box already. Let's get the Destiny one as well. Or is that the one you've got? No, you didn't have it. And let's get the wind again, because we know that's already sold out this episode once. Okay, let's have a look at boxes. Legendaries. Let's just get 1 in, because I don't know if somebody's topped them up. Actually, let's go and have a look at the shelf. We know that one's been selling well. Okay, the shelf is not full. And I am missing 6 off there. So I am going to need to get 2 of those. And it does look like I'm going to need to get an epic as well. There's only 2 there and somebody just took it out. Okay, Destiny. Let's get a basic. Anything else running out? Probably get a Destiny epic in ready. Try to a good enough shop so we don't have to do multiple shops throughout the day. Okay, that one's not going to last long if there's only 3 in the box, so we're going to need to get another rare of the basic Tetramon. Oh no, that's the Destiny one. Let's take that one out. And let's get a basic one in as well, because that one's nearly empty at the top. And we got just enough money to afford that. And that will keep them busy bringing all that in. We could have done with really looking on this side, but I think I've got some of everything. Probably need to get a couple of those, so let's put them in for the next order. So that would be the T3s. And probably get another one of the pigs in, because there's only 2 left after they filled the shop out the front. So everything else looks good there. Number 2, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 8. So there's quite a few of these that could be low. 2's definitely needs ordering. 4 does. So much for a day of opening cards. 2 and 4. I think 5 might be okay. 8 definitely was another one I mentioned we might have needed. And then let's look on the next shelf across. So you just took that one. $12 and $13 and $15 and $16. So 12 there, it's still not full. Okay, let's go to 12 and 13, then I'll call it good enough. But yeah, it's one of those that does sell a lot. And we do have £3,000 because we didn't pay the rent off on the last episode. That is double. So we need £6,208 to pay the bills off today. But we have got enough product to keep the shop stocked up. 11 copies, and I've got 9 on that side. So yeah, we don't need to do anything with those. I will do this trade up because 1, it's a trade up for £300 nearly. And 2, I want full art foils when I can get them. So, yep, we're going to be doing that trade. It is only trading one for the other, but it's a better looking card. That's my opinion, at least. And we don't need that. We've got one already. Something that low, we should pull fairly easy. And everything should be good enough for a little while. We've just put a good shop in. That should keep them all busy. And there is a stinky there, so I am going to have to deal with that first. Yeah, this is the first episode in a long time. We've had... that we've had stinkers in the shop. We've done pretty well. We've keeping them out for a long time. And the only time one was allowed through was the time I forgot to fill up the machine. Yeah, let's go back to opening some more cards. Let's see if we can supplement that XP and get it back up. A Persigan, £31 in EX. And that's what I like to see, new cards for the collection. Prince Star, £34 in EX. And let's go and have a look at customer trading before we open up some more. I've got 4 ready, so I don't need any more. And nobody's on that side. Definitely more busy on the shop today. Definitely more people than it was the last couple of days. An Amnicilla, £18 in EX. We've had our fair share of EX cards today. There does definitely seem to be a trend when you're opening these cards of getting certain type of cards. Because today we've had a lot of silver foils and EXs. Couple episodes we had a load of gold in one episode, then we had a load of gold foil in another one, and then we had a load of probably about 10 episodes. We had an episode where we managed to pull 3 ghost cards, and we managed to get 3 ghosts from the customer trading as well. So there does definitely seem to be a certain pattern on certain days where you get the majority of one type of card over anything else. A Mega Knight, £12 in first edition foil. And a Gilgabass, £29 in EX. Couturier, £32 in EX. Nice pack, nearly £50 in that one. Okay, let's just have a look over at the boxes because those are the most ones. Okay, legendaries look as if they've gone again. No, there is some there still. That will last out the day at least. Considering we're on 6 o'clock already and the time goes up to 9. So this is one I've not got, and it is a very good price. £92 on the market, and she's only asking £67. Let's go £50. I could probably go lower than that, but okay, 66, we'll take that. Still a very good price. And what have you got, madam? I've already got this one, and again, she's asking too much on this one, so I wouldn't try for it. How are the mats looking now? Number 4 definitely looks on the low side, and 6 does. And everything else over there looks pretty good. 4, We'll get 4, 5, and 6. Now, if you do look at these, no, it would be on the shelf out there. I've got to do it on. So we are buying them in for £17. We're buying them in for £7.50 and £17 we're selling them for. So we're doubling our money on it. It's not a major amount of profit considering the amount of work these mats take to keep stocked up. Okay, nothing down there. So let's go and open some more cards. And then after this, we will go around to paying them bills. We should have enough then to pay at least one, if not two of them off. And Drill Saros, £13 in first edition foil. But yeah, we've got to that point where the unlocks are so expensive that we're barely having time to do 2 unlocks in an episode now. It's more like 1 unlock of an episode I've got to be aiming for now. A Persegon, £31 in EX. And let's go and check on customer trading. Got 1. And we just missed that one there. We didn't pay the bills. We'll do it after this one. It is 9 o'clock, but there is quite a few in the shop still. So EX, £27. A Wolgin. A Notortigor. First edition foil, £17. I was going to say, that's a name I don't remember saying before. Yep, definitely a new one for the collection. Cloacan Gold in £10. A Gilgabass, £15 in foil. Esmeraldios in gold, £11. There is 1 customer trading to check out. It is a fairly decent price, but I'm not going to try and buy it. And let's try and pay off as many of them bills as we can. Actually, we got enough to pay it all. I was thinking it was 6,000 and 6,000. It's not. It's 3 and 3. Yeah, good amount of money going into the last episode, but there's no way in the world I'll be able to get enough on that last day unless I leave paying the bills. I mean, I could do that. Try and do 2 episodes, leave the bill, do a double bill on the episode, and then the following episode, do 1 unlock. That might be a way forward. It all depends on how much product I need to order on the next day before I do that. And nothing's desperately down, and she has gone for the day. Do need to have a look at Destiny's Epics in the morning. No, we have got some, so that's fine. Let's get that report and go straight into the last day of this play session. So go straight into day 181, and this is the report for day 180. So again, the XP is around the 12,000, and that money hasn't changed, even though we've changed the price and running it a couple of days. I will do this episode, and I will do the next episode at 10%, and then I might try 20% to see if that does any changes for a couple of episodes. Just try and mix it up a little bit. So that one doesn't need to be filled. That doesn't need to be filled. And they're all good. So let's get started on. Let's have a look at the epics because it hasn't been filled up. Oh, okay, we don't have any. Let's get a box of those. I am going to need to put an early order in by the looks of it. The single packs are all looking good. I'll get another legendary because those have been selling really well in this episode. Do you want to check the overflow behind me? Because I know I put a box here or something. Ah, it was the mats. Nope, still hasn't sold. Yeah, what else do I need? I've just ordered that one. We will get an epic Destiny. And everything else I'm happy with there. We'll get another wind one. I think somebody has just took it out. But we do know it has been one of the good sellers for today. Anything there? A green box. These are not worth a lot, so I don't mind if there's one in the shop being refilled. And orange ones. Let's get at least one box of those. Actually, I'll go and have a look at the shelf, because those are... Okay, so the shelf isn't full, so yeah, I'll get 2 of those. It's just them not worth ordering on their own. They have to be part of a £25. I'd have to pay £5 postage. So yeah, you always want to be ordering those while you're ordering other stuff. So everything there is looking good. We did mention about the plushies might needed to be done. So tier 2 pig, let's just get 1 box. That's all good. I'm thinking we could get 2 of those, 2 of those, and 2 of those. That's the tier 3s. I think it was everything except for the second, wasn't it? Yeah, that's fine. And all that's good. So let's put that order in. We'll need to look at the specials because I didn't really pay attention to those in the last episode. Sorry, the last 2 or 3 days of this PlayStation. So yeah, the brown Mafia works are low, and the black ones, which is the Necromancers, is it? So yeah, I'm just going to order 4 of everything and 2 of the last one. Of the Necromancers. Just make sure nobody's bought anything in. No. Nobody's got boxes. Okay, what do we need on here? Number 3. 5, 6, 7. Eight, 9, and 12. Okay, I'm happy with that, and that will give them something to do. Let's get the wages paid off at least. But even if I didn't pay the wages off today, I just don't think I would have enough to be able to do another unlock. And that will keep them busy because there's quite a lot of product for them to bring in. So much for an easy day today. And a couple of customer trading. Let's go and check on these. Again, very nice card. I would love to get it, but I'm not going to spend it. It's not much of a discount over the market price. And I think I have had that one before, so I recognise the design. To and through, so it's not worth me doing a trade with that. And he did say something, but I didn't quite catch what he said. It's probably that the products are a bit high, because we have gone up to 10% now, instead of the normal market value we do. Lucinda, £11 in foil. Cloacan in foil, £10. Esmeraldios, £11 in gold. Buzzed, £24 in first edition foil. I was about to say, I thought that might be a new one. I think we've had at least half a dozen new cards in this episode, so that's nice to see. We'll probably only get round to like a 10 to a dozen handfuls in an episode. That's quite a decent amount of new cards. A Toxigoop in foil, £10. And what have you got? Nice. So it would be a trade. I will take it. I do like the... Oh, because again, a plain gold I'm probably more likely to pick out of a pack than a first edition full. So yeah, I will accept that trade. Blue boxes again. They might be still bringing in the stock. Yeah, there's definitely some there, so I'm not going to rush to order them yet. And there is another £3,000 there. Can I pay off the rest of the bills? I can. At least then we're going into the next episode bill free. And then what I might do is on the next episode is try and push for the 2. And on the final day of the next play session, not pay the bills. Just so we get a better chance of doing that. I was hoping the money would have gone up to closer to the 17,000. Unfortunately, that's not happened. Been consistently around that 15,000 to 15,500. Now, because we've put up our prices and we're still earning around the same amount, it should theoretically mean I should be ordering less. It doesn't feel that way. Because if you order less, that means you spend out less in the products. Which should then give you a better percentage profit of amount you can put towards unlocks. Vampicant at £77 in silver foil. Okay, let's just have a quick look at our album. How we're doing. Oh, we're finally over the £1,000, the 1,000 mark in the collection. So we're only missing 451 cards. That's why the amount we've unlocking are really, really low at the moment. So let's go and have a look at how we're doing on the Tetramon. So we're 820. So for the next episode, we will go back to the Tetramon sets. It'll feel weird going back and opening those up. It's been such a long time since we've done that. Okay, 1 and 1, so it's pointless me doing a trade on that. And I've already got 1, and again, something like that should be very easy to pull. And everything's there is looking pretty good. Just doing it once over. So number 2 is really low, and number 4 is really low. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to order those 2. So if I get 2 boxes of each, that should fill up the front and give a little bit in the back to go into the next episode. Anything else that needs to be ordered, it would be the comic books with those I normally order. 18s across the board, all the way across there. Yep, don't need to order any of that. Probably more legendaries by the looks of it. Yep, let's get another 2 boxes of those. And let's just put that order in. Gives them something to go and fill up them shelves then, so them full again. Get the lights on. Not that many boxes out there for them to deal with. Nobody on customer trading. Okay, let's have a look at Destiny Epics again. No, there's absolutely loads here. Somebody must have just ordered a load. We haven't really had the legendary Destiny boxes selling for quite a few episodes. Okay, not one I need. And what have you got, nicer? Again, not one I need. It's something I can easily pull. I'm not too fussed about doing it. Green and blue boxes I'm going to need to look at. Which one have you got there? I'm just trying to see if I can see the top of the box. Helps if I walk through a door and not into the door frame. Okay, neither one's here. I'm just going to order a box of each. You would think how low the shelf is. If we had boxes, somebody would have filled them up by now. Green sleeves I'll probably have to put in on the next order. But I'll do a big order shop between episodes because we will have a nice amount of money sitting there. 1 and 1, so it's pointless me doing a trade. I'll need to have a check on Destiny Wind. Seem to be a little laggy today, the game does, and I'm not certain why. As far as I'm aware, they haven't done any update on the game. And this PC can normally handle this quite easily. Yeah, a little baffling why there's a little stutters even there. Hopefully it's not too noticeable on your side. Okay, let's go and open up some more cards for the last couple hours of the day. We will stick with the Destinies for this episode, and then the next one we'll go back onto the Tetramons. Probably start at the Legendaries and work our way back. If we're not getting much luck, I'll switch halfway through the episode or something. We've got to be getting up to probably around 60% of the old collection on both the Tetramon and the Destinies of complete now. So yeah, that's a nice amount. I'm guessing your chance of getting them last few is all going to be for customer trading. Now, it would be a trade down. I do like that iDroid card, but no, it doesn't benefit me doing that trade. And again, it's low enough in tier quality that I should be able to pull it fairly easy. Double check, did we pay them all? Yeah, we did. So yeah, we'll be going into the next episode. We're about £7,000-8,000. Got enough for one more handful. Yeah, that's a nice sight to see. So once we take off the event off the next episode, hopefully if we can get about 5,000 going into that, then that gives us a very, very good chance of getting 2 unlocks next episode. But I do think if they could introduce it so that you could select where you want the game to unlock, it might be a bit tricky with their coding. We could have some really interesting shops out there. Okay, one of each. We don't need that trade. And what have you got nice? One of each of the trade. So yeah, I think we've done pretty well in the episode. We've got an unlock. Unfortunately, like I said, we can't do the 2. And we've got about 8,600 sitting there with these last customers. Probably get up to 9,000. I do need to put an order in because you can see there's quite a few gaps posting here and there in between episodes. But I think that's a great place to call it. Thank you everybody for watching, and thank you very much for the continued support on the series. And I'll be seeing you again in the next one.